think you have to have a sense of humor about everything. I don't find this particularly funny, but if you're going to try to go on, if you're going to try to beat something, you're not going to do it standing in the corner. I think every moment just gets a little more important after something like this. Things that you probably wouldn't notice become important.
When Michael Landon learned that he had inoperable cancer in April, he knew the odds were against him. But Landon was determined to put up the best fight he could. Today, he lost that battle. Landon was 54.
I've been a lucky guy. Very lucky guy.
What's going on, everybody? How you doing today? So here I am in Malibu, California, trying not to get hit by a car. Malibu. When you think about Malibu, I'm sure a lot of you think about the ocean. It's beautiful. I just showed you a bit of it. It's later in the day. By the time I got here, I've been filming all day. But you think of those, like the famous Malibu Strip, like the colony and the houses all along the ocean. Step out their backyard, the people who live there, right in the Pacific. Beautiful. But on the other side of the Pacific Coast Highway are these beautiful hills, and they are filled with incredibly expensive and beautiful, beautiful houses. And right up here on this road is where Michael Landon lived. So this video, I'm going to show you just the outside of his house. You can't really see anything. I can show you some aerial views. I've driven by already, and you can't see a thing. But I wanted to at least show this as part of my video about Michael Landon before we visit his grave, which I've actually been to before. And I can't remember if I ever did a video or included in the video, but it's actually really a different sort of grave. You'll see when we get there, and very impressive. So, Michael Landon, Bonanza, Little House on the Prairie, Highway to Heaven, one of the most iconic actors of all time. And he appeared on the cover of TV Guide. Remember TV Guide magazine? 22 times, second only to Lucille Ball. I think that I just read that earlier today. But he was ultra famous, still famous, and I think a lot of us think of him as Pa from Little House on the Prairie, right? Take a look at his house, the gate. He died of pancreatic cancer. In 1991, I think it was July 1st, 1991, around then. But he only was diagnosed, I think, in April. So it was a very aggressive form of pancreatic cancer. And he went on Johnny Carson. I still may have it on VHS. I remember taping it. He went on Johnny Carson to condemn the tabloids for misreporting about his death, and there was a lot of gossip going around. But then within 2 months he was gone. His wife Cindy still lives here, and you'll see it's a big, not much I can show you, but we're gonna go visit his grave right afterwards. So let's walk up a little bit and I'll show you Michael Landon's house. The gate. Give you a shot of these hills. I just realized my microphone was making a very strange noise. I'm not sure if it's because I was pressing on it where it's connected to my camera, but it's been the third mic I've gone through in the past 6 months trying to get the perfect sound, but there's a odd noise we're making. But it looks like a big empty lot right here, which will be a house at some point. You can see a driveway going up there. Neighbors have driven by me a couple times. Very, very nice, very sweet. And we're getting closer to Michael Landon's house. Let's keep going. There's the house right behind. You can see a little better. I'm going to show you an aerial view, but it's got two driveways. That's one right there. Beware of guard dog. A lot of signs, a lot of cameras. I'm staying back. I'm on public property. This is the house where Michael Landon passed away, though. That's it right there. And I'll show you the other driveway, too. This, I believe, would be the main driveway, but this is Michael Landon's house right back there. You can see above, just a little bit. Pretty imposing gates. That's it. right there. Beautiful big home. This is what it looks like again. Okay, now we're gonna go visit Michael Landon's final resting place. Talk a little bit more about him. Let's go. And just while I'm driving out, I mean, these houses are huge. They're not they're worth more than Beverly Hills houses. And you see here, there's a few Escalades parked out front of the house on the left. Some sort of party going on. But, I mean, you live in the hills above Malibu. Well, it's a big party going on. We're talking a lot of money. Almost like fortresses. Big walls, big gates. All right, let's go visit Michael Landon. So here we are. This is Michael Landon's grave right here. What's interesting is here at Hillside Memorial Cemetery is these little outdoor, and giant mausoleum here. But right outside of it, there's 4, 5, 6 separate little tombs, somewhat. And Michael Landon's is right here. Is the first one. You can see there's stuff. People come out here all the time, at least for Michael Landon. Stuff hanging from the tree, flowers, rocks galore. A lot of people. France. And then here, that reads, it's hard to read for you to see Michael Landon, October 31st, 1936, July 1st, 1991. Devoted husband, father, and grandfather. He seeds life with joy. He gave to life generously. He leaves a legacy of love and laughter. And then down here, you can see there's pictures, it looks like, of his kids, letters to him. It'll be all family. Lots of pictures, Fresh flowers, roses. butterflies. And if you look on the left, you can see there's crypts for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mark Landon is at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there it is, the final resting place of Michael Landon. And if you want to come, you can leave something anywhere around. I'm going to put a rock right here. And that is my visit to the grave of Michael Landon. Now I showed you a few other graves as we walked in. I've done videos from here before. I'll put links below to those. Where I went to a bunch of different celebrity graves that are here at Hillside. So many people are interred here. You can spend a whole afternoon here. I'll put those links below. And I showed you a little bit on the way in. Jerry Weintraub, famous producer, Leonard Nimoy, Peggy, Lipton, the Factor family. Crazy. Think about. And yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful cemetery. One of the most beautiful I've ever been in, for sure. You saw that was Al Jolson, the fountain at the front. And, okay. Thanks for watching. Michael Landon, rest in peace, Pa. All right, peace out.